Great job on Tuesday. GACRs have logged over 7,000 volunteer hours this campaign season. So give this guy. I'll tell you what, I've been involved in GACRs now for about 2 years. And when I started last year as vice chairman under Jay Morey. And I'll tell you what, we had no bank account, no website. You know, we had no chapter chair list. We built this from the ground up, and I'll tell you what, we're back on top. Our state federation has more hours than any other state federation in the United States. So, thank you. That's because of all the hard work that y'all put in. And we're going to announce the winners of our campaign triathlon right now. The winners of this fall's campaign.
Well, it shouldn't come as a shock to you guys that our #1 chapter blew it out of the water. We don't know the final numbers, but as of 2 weeks ago, UGA was the #6 state federation in the nation. As in, if they were their own state, they would be 6th in the nation. Hold on, man. Hold on. We're going there. But we want to congratulate UGA and Kristen for doing such a great job as the chair over there. And you guys are large school division winner. We want to congratulate you. Now, for those of you who don't know about the competition, we set out at the beginning of the election season to say, how are we going to mobilize college Republicans to do the most work we can possibly do? I mean, Georgia's not a battleground state. We didn't have CRNC field reps in Georgia State. It was all up to us. We had some competitive races for Congress. We had an initially tight race for governor and attorney general that we were thinking about. And we said, how can we make this work? So we started this competition. The winning chapters from every division are getting a prize in the range of $300, whether it's a grant or in some other form, CPAC, TBD. But all these winners chapters have earned $300. That's all coming out of our fundraising. So this is the first. We also have
This is our large school division, which is over 15,000 students. So we have a little token to give to Kristen if you want. The new Gingrich TV.
Our runners-up are not here tonight, but they are the wild card winner. I'll just say them now because they're in the large school division as well. Georgia Southern really turned it out this year. Amazing. They also had over 1,000 hours just for the school alone, so that was great. Georgia Tech.
You gotta put in Georgia Tech.
Georgia Tech also earned honorable mention status in this division. In the medium schools division, our winner, who don't blame them for not driving up all the way here tonight, but Valdosta State came out on top in the medium schools division. But North Georgia, Tony, North Georgia. And in our small schools division, the winner was ABAC. Megan, don't really turn it out. Wesleyan and Savannah State are honorable mention in that category as well. So great job, guys. Who would have thought we were #1 in the nation before this started? But you guys really did great, and it's all because of you. So thanks.
Thank you. Now we also have these T-shirts on sale. They're $10, so before you leave, buy one. They'll be $10 tonight only. They've got our logo on the pocket here, GACR. On the back, Victory in 2010, with all our chapters, and commemorating that we are the Southeast's largest state federation. So on your way out, get one of these, and we would like to give this shirt to somebody special tonight. The girl who rebuilt this organization from the ground up and did a great job on Austin Scott's campaign season. Our chairman emeritus is Jade Morey. also want want to say before we start our speakers, if you are a chapter chair, we have these DVDs for you to take back to your chapter if you'd like to screen these or show these at a meeting. It's a Tea Party documentary, and we actually have the man who produced this here tonight, Mr. Livingston. So if you're a chapter chair, before you leave, before you buy a t-shirt, grab one of these, take this back to your chapter and show it to your chapter. So, yes sir.
What kind of chapter chair?
Sure, yeah. If your chapter chair is not here tonight, you're a ranking officer, bring one back to your chapter as well. They're on the front table up there. So without further ado, I'd like to introduce Mr. Luke Livingston.
Hello, college Republicans. My name is Luke Livingston, and my daughter is Leanne Livingston over there. I've been swept up in the conservative movement over the last 2 years when I produced some videos for the Tea Party event that was down in front of the Capitol last April 15th of 2009. And since then, I've been pretty active in producing video productions for the conservative movement, primarily the Tea Party movement. All right? But I've always had good clients like Chip Rogers. I produced his campaign spots this year, some local representatives like Charlie Spurd. But over the last year, I've been fortunate to work with people like Dick Armey. And recently I directed Dick Morris. Imagine telling Dick Morris, stop talking, let's do it this way. Okay? So, the conservative movement's been very good to me financially, but I'm going to tell you, the last 12 days leading up to the election, I was on board an executive jet traveling 30 cities around the nation with the leaders of the Tea Party movement. Co-founders of the Tea Party Patriots, Jenny Beth Martin and Martin Meckler. Is anybody familiar with Tea Party Patriots? Okay, they're the nation's largest grassroots organization as far as the Tea Party is concerned. They have 2,800 chapters around the country. So we traveled in this jet that was donated by this guy, and it was great. My job was to document the event and shoot documentary packages every day and post them to YouTube at the end of the day of what was going on with this tour, Get Out the Vote tour. All right, so we flew all around the perimeter of the country, Seattle down through the west, Arizona, Nevada, Arkansas, Tennessee down in the West Palm, and we saw very organized Tea Party groups getting out the vote, and we saw new chapters. What I'm going to tell you guys as college Republicans is the Tea Party movement is growing. All right, the Tea Party movement and the Tea Party Patriots are going to be holding the freshman class of congressional winners feet to the fire over the next 2 years. All right, and I can tell you that I also saw very active college Republican chapters in many cities across the country over the last 12 days leading up to the election. Groups getting out the vote. Chapter like Flagstaff, Arizona, they were holding a movie screening of some conservative film. Down in Tallahassee, they were doing something similar to that. Coming and meeting with the Tea Party group and the college and the Republicans there. We saw a lot of activity in upstate New York. So there's college Republicans on the move all over this country. Their chapters are growing, and you guys are part of the future of this country. All right? So I'm going to challenge all of you to watch this film because, number one, it's a great film. Okay? It's the best, it's the only and best film about the Tea Party movement out there because we captured a moment in time where no one else was there. Okay? And it lifts up the principles of constitutionally limited government, fiscal responsibility, and free markets. All right? Those are Republican values, aren't they? All right? And so keep that in mind. All right? Embrace those activists from the Tea Party that are new to politics. Get them involved. All right? You may have more leadership and more